guys, it's Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited for this video. It's a much requested video, especially from Instagram. It's all about meal prepping. So I've been meal prepping now for about a year and I absolutely love it. It's easy, it's customizable, and it's very cost effective. Especially if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle, meal prepping is a really nice way to kind of, help you achieve those goals. One of the main things that I get asked or concerns that people share with me is that fear or not wanting to eat the same thing every day. And I will not lie to you, when I started meal prepping, that was an issue for me. I spent more time cooking to make sure I had a variety of meals through the week. As time goes on, you really realize that that is not a problem. Like, if you season your food right and you enjoy what you're eating, you're gonna love eating whatever it is that you're making. So don't let that be an issue for you. However, for today's video, I'm gonna show you an easy way to create some variety in your meals without overexerting yourself. So let's begin. The first thing I do is season my protein. I like to do this overnight because then it allows that protein to really marinate and pick up whatever flavors I'm infusing it with. If you don't have that much time to do it overnight and you're cooking on the same day, at least allow your protein to sit 2 hours. That way it's really flavorful when you eat it. Remember, this is going to be eaten over 5 days, so you want to make sure that those flavors are really nicely infused into your protein. Today I'm using pork tenderloin and some chicken thighs. I prefer chicken thighs because they're just more flavorful than chicken breast, but of course you can go ahead and use chicken breast if you prefer. When it comes to protein, one sure way to getting nice, tender, juicy protein is to allow your protein to come to room temperature before putting it into the oven. If you take cold meat from the fridge and pop it directly into the oven, it's going to shock that meat and make it hard. So you want to let your protein sit out at least 30 to 45 minutes before putting it into the oven. Turn your oven on to 375 degrees and then put your pork tenderloin and your chicken thighs into the oven. Next up is sweet potatoes. I love eating sweet potatoes. They are nutritious and they are so filling, especially if you work out. So all I do is I just clean the skin off the sweet potatoes and cut it into big chunks. Then I want to season my sweet potatoes. I sprinkle some salt, black pepper, and I love using herbs as well. Rosemary, perfect. Then I want to drizzle on some olive oil. Toss everything together, transfer it onto a baking sheet, and it's ready to go into the oven. So right now you have your potatoes and your protein cooking. Let's move on to your grains. When it comes to whole grains, I usually like using quinoa, but for today's meal prep, I'm using couscous. So bring 2 cups of water to a boil, add a little bit of salt if you prefer, and then add 1 cup of couscous to your water. I like to add some raisins, just for a little texture and some added sweetness. Stir this all together and then cover. Turn the fire off and let it stand for about 5 minutes. And that's it. Your couscous is ready after 5 minutes. Next up, my vegetables. When I meal prep, I like to do protein, vegetable, carb, or some kind of whole grain. So for today, I'm using string beans, which again are very easy to make, and I'm just going to show you how I make them because there are several ways of making string beans, right? All you want to do to prep your string beans is wash and dry them, and then chop the ends off and slice them into halves. Next thing that we're going to do is steam our string beans. I don't have a steamer, and so this is just what I do. Bring a little bit of water to a boil and then put my string beans into a sieve and put that over the boiling water. The steam from the water is going to cook my string beans, and you're going to know they're perfectly cooked when they turn that rich, vibrant green color. I like a little crunch to my string beans, so I let this cook for about 3-4 minutes and then I take it off. The next thing I'm going to do is saute my string beans. In a saucepan, I'm going to drizzle some olive oil and then add some sliced red onions. Let the red onions start cooking about 2 minutes and then add the string beans. Toss the string beans and the red onions and let that cook all together for another 5 or 6 minutes. At this point, you can season with a little bit of salt and black pepper if you prefer. And that's it. Now comes my favorite, absolute favorite part of my meal prepping, which is simply putting the food into its container. For containers, you can use glass containers or you can use plastic. I'm using plastic today, but you want to make sure that your plastic is microwave safe and BPA free. So just decide whatever combinations you want. At this point, you have tenderloins that can go with couscous, that can go with potatoes. You can just mix and combine it however you choose. Portion out your food into the various containers and that's it. You're ready, you're done, you're good to go for the next 5 days. And that's all there is to it, guys. Meal prepping is easy. It just requires a little time, dedication, and some effort. But it is so worth it, especially if you're on a healthy lifestyle journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. I would love to share more, just as long as it's something you actually want to see. If you're looking for more inspiration for meal prep ideas, definitely check out my Instagram page, Miss T1806. I share a picture every Monday of what I'll be eating for the upcoming week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to share this with family, friends, loved ones, just to help them feel inspired to start up meal prepping as well. I always say the best conversation happens in the comment section. So if you meal prep already, please let me know down below how you meal prep and any other tips you might want to share. And if you're new to meal prepping, let us know what your concerns are. We'll have a conversation down below and really inspire each other towards a healthy lifestyle. I have a nice surprise coming up for next week's video, so please stay tuned for that. And if you want to see more, don't forget to click like on this video and subscribe. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and since we're in my kitchen, I'm gonna say bon appetit. Bye! For even more fun, awesome recipes, click the link to check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.